All right, welcome back, everybody. So I yesterday was having a conversation with a friend of mine and a family member, and I was talking about introductions for these videos, and one of the things that my family member had said was you should consider calling the people who watch your videos sleeper agents. And at first I wrote it off as being silly, but the more I think about it, the more it's kind of sticking with me. So, hello sleeper agents, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a game called The Bear, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright. The world used to be a lot bigger back when I was small. Okay, looks like I just click here. Most things were just out of reach. So I went exploring in the places I could go. Deep down in the forgotten caves. Okay, so it looks like it's a point and click system. So we're just gonna guide our little adventurer. I'm assuming this is the bear. Oh, no, that's for sure the bear. Okay. I found a bear. Indeed you have. Chapter 1, Tunnels. That is a big boy. Oh, okay, looks like I can... Seems like it's a friendly bear. And I am being instructed to drag our new friend. If I had found it any later, it might not fit through the tunnels at all. Jeez. Is our character just like an ant? How's he able to pull this thing? Also, what is that? Is that a light switch? Alright. We're just gonna keep on trucking along here. Okay, we're gonna put you there. And I shall walk here. Alright. Oh, we're gonna pull him up. Okay, this is a heroic effort for sure. I don't know if this guy lifts at all, but the tunnels felt eternally long and the bear's silence didn't shorten them. Yeah, he kind of just... Our character just kind of grabbed this guy and just went with it. Alright. We're gonna go through another tunnel. Ooh. So how am I supposed to... I'm guessing Mr. Bear is gonna stick out their arm. The bear could move a little bit in some holes. Alright. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Or Mrs. Bear. I actually have no idea what gender anything is right now, so... For now, I'm just gonna say Mr. Bear until instructed otherwise. Okay, so far so good. We are using our surprisingly ant-like strength to pull Mr. Bear. Some holes were so big. Okay. There you go. The bear fell right back into them. Jeez. Well, here we are. The bear didn't want to move. So I told the bear about my brothers and sisters. My brother used to say that I sprung out of my egg the second I had hatched. That's me. Ready to see the world. But my sister, whose egg had also just cracked, sat in her egg for 10 whole days, scared to leave the place she knew best. If the bear wanted to hear the rest of my story, it would have to come out. I like that. There you go. Incentivize the bear. All right. So we at least know the bear is curious and large. So far, the only thing I know about the bear is that they are curious and large. The bear asked about the story. I told it that we were nearly at the surface. I would continue then. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. There you go. Come on, Mr. Bear, keep going, keep going. Yep, let's grab your hand. All right. Oh, I let go. Whoops. Keep on dragging this time. Oh, okay. The bear was very heavy. It had to help me for the last little bit. All right, Mr. Bear, let's do this. Yep, there you go, there you go. Wonderful, wonderful. We have ourselves a bear on the surface. On the 7th day of my sister sitting in her egg, my brother started chipping away at it bit by bit. And slowly, the starry sky above replaced her ceiling made of shell. Now she likes to say, that home is where the stars are. I asked for the bear's name. It said, the bear will do fine. All right, the bear. The bear couldn't remember the last time it had seen the stars. Chapter 2. Planets. Continue tomorrow, one more chapter. Well, we just started and it's only been a couple minutes, so we are gonna keep on plugging along here. I had big plans, but first things first. I needed the bear to stand up. Oh. All right, come on, Mr. Bear, or the bear. All right, bear stood up. And now I'm just directing the bear, this titan of a bear. I knew exactly which planet I wanted to see first. Good thing that the bear was big enough to lift me up. To the planet? All right. I would like to be lifted, please. Thank you. I had asked them how the view was many times. Oh, am I gonna bring this bear up here? Okay. But I guess they never heard me, all the way down there. Goodness. The best thing about the view was that we could see even further planets. Okay, big stretch. Thank you, thank you. I'll meet you over here. There you go. Come on, come on. Or am I supposed to grab? No? Okay, so I like that my guys telling me what to do here. Ah, there we go. All right, so up until now I've been playing with a controller, but I think for best experience here, I'm actually gonna switch over to a mouse. That just seems to be more intuitive. All right, one more time. I cross over. I wondered how far the bear could stretch. I mean, so far, literally the length of planets. Come on up. Ooh, a double planet. One arm in front of the other. There you go. Oops. But then the bear paused and spoke for the first time in a long time. It said it wanted to go that way, but I wanted to go on. All right, well, I guess we're not going anywhere unless the bear helps us, so I gave in, but the bear would have to carry me. Thank you. Huh. It's a lamp. It is a lamp planet. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can turn on these lights, but he can by touching them. All right. Another step, big stretch. The bear said the lights felt familiar. Okay, well, let's help the bear continue to find familiarity then. There you go. Yep, just keep climbing. And swing. I remember finding the first lights on my home planet. There we go. The bear's got some solid pull-up power here. Great upper body strength, apparently. They appeared the day after my brothers and sisters left. Okay. We're just climbing. We're just going for it right now. I don't know how many light planets we've crossed, but we're just going. One arm. All right, let's see that pull-up power. The bear said it liked the lights. Okay, all right. Looks like our first planet so far that doesn't seem to have lights. They wait for you. Oh, that is a big light. At least they did for us. Oh, very nice. We have some shooting stars. Chapter 3, Light. Alright, I guess we just keep going. One more chapter it is. So this feels like a storybook that you can like introduce somebody to and then, you know, pick up maybe once every night kind of deal, which is super cool. Again, it's like a storybook that you would read to a child and just very beautifully done. I believe this entire game is hand-drawn, by the way. Alright, let's continue our adventure. Alright, well, hopefully we were able to lift up the bear's morale. Okay. Oh, a series of planets right after each other. Slowly we got used to being on the move. Definitely seems like it. Oh, nice. Bear crawling. The bear seemed to be in its element. Yeah, it's literally crossing moons, one arm at a time. But heck, was I bored. Then I saw something sparkle. It was kind of far away. To reach it, the bear would have to swim. But the bear was scared. It wanted to stay on the moons. Okay, well, I think this time we're going to encourage the bear to give it a shot. It likes light after all, so maybe it'll like that one. Alright. Just give it a shot, Mr. Bear, or the bear. Alright. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, it's taken to it like a bear in water. Crossing the sky, unaffected by gravity, as bears tend to do. Just as the bear had gotten comfortable, we met a very concerned whale. Did we? Oh, we did indeed. The whale told us that his planet had shrunken dramatically over the years. He said that he witnessed it getting smaller ever since he had hatched. From his single little egg all alone on his single little planet. As he grew up, there was less and less space. Now he hangs over both ends. I told the whale, "You must have outgrown your planet then." "But I can't even use my feet to walk anymore," said the whale. "Where should I go?" The bear had seen beings like him. "Your fins are made for swimming," said the bear. No one had ever shown the whale how to swim. Gently, the bear helped the whale off the planet. Alright, let's do exactly that now. He was so excited about his tail. He swam as fast as he could. We were sure to someday cross paths again on one of his rounds through the universe. Alright, how wonderful. We were able to encourage a whale to leave his planet and go, quite literally, chase the stars. The bear had never felt so light. We shared it with the stars. Chapter 4, Stories. All right, let's continue on. There was still so much to see. All right, continuing our swimming lessons through the stars. We had never traveled as fast. So it wasn't long until we came across an old couple. They were really, really giant and moved so slow it took ages for them to tell their story. They had roamed around together since forever. They couldn't remember a day they hadn't spent side by side. But one day he stumbled upon his son, with a U, not like prodigy son, but literal son. The perfect one. The one meant for only him. But then the golden fish interrupted their story. I wanted us to go after him, but the bear wanted to sit and listen to the story. I think it's appropriate to sit and continue to listen. We stuck around and they went on. In that moment, he wanted to stay with his son, wrap himself around the warmth. But there was no sun for her. And they weren't ready to let each other go. So they left the sun together. They had been together, growing impossibly old ever since. I still feel us growing, he said. Sometimes our skin cracks, our bodies ache. We tell each other stories from the planets we saw, the beings we saw change and grow and go. And sometimes beings like you stumble upon us. Tiny little beings that become smaller every time. We thank them for their stories and promise to come back, to tell them about ours, one day when we had grown. All right, well, thank you for the story. All right, and we are continuing to go on our adventure through the starry skies. Yeah, I really do think storytelling is just a really powerful thing that we can share with one another, so I always want to be able to hear others' stories as they feel led to share them. Okay, it looks like we're coming across a jellyfish field. It was quite some time until we came past anything else. Okay, well, thankfully these jellyfish-looking creatures seem to be harmless. But then we met a tiny one. Oh, look, same sized. We asked him why he was all alone. He wasn't alone, he said. This is my mother. She used to sing my brothers and me to sleep. Ah, okay, I see it now. Yep, legs, head. Okay. But she has become ever more silent. Ever more planet. It has now been 20 years since she last sung. Lamps have started sprouting. Ah. The others said she was cold, that she had left them, and so they would leave. There they all go. Just little me stayed a little longer. When I stand on one leg, close one eye, and hold my breath, he said, I can still hear her hum. But it gets quieter and quieter as more lamps keep sprouting. I'll stay until the lamps have taken over, when I can't hear her anymore, when every inch of her has become light. And only when she has become a sun again will I leave to find my own. Maybe someday, when he's off looking for his son, we might stumble upon each other again. Alright, there we are waving goodbye. Alright, well it's very kind of him to want to continue to stay with his mother until she is, I suppose, taken care of and transforms into a sun. So far, these cosmic beings seem to be able to take whatever shape they want. And then the fish came back. Ah, see? We were fine. We got to see the fish after all. Do the fish have stories? Or are they just pretty? The golden flickers surrounded us entirely. They became the stars. All right, and chapter 5, which I believe is the last chapter, so we'll just finish the whole thing. All right, we have our goldfish friends heading on their own adventure. The bear had gotten so big. I was wondering if the bear was getting bigger or we were just zooming in. We could touch the stars. Yeah, they started off in a hole on a planet. Oh, I'm supposed to actually touch the stars. All right, let's go ahead and continue to touch these stars. There we go. Okay, we're playing Connect the Dots with our stars that we are literally touching. The bear became bigger and bigger and slower and slower. I'm about to say, the biggest thing we've seen so far was that couple, and he is massive. And then it stopped. Oh, is he going to become a planet as well? The bear said, I feel the stars, the planets, and the space between brushing against myself. before you came to my cave, I had slept for a very long time. Sometimes, the past is more like remembering a story I was told rather than recalling a memory of my own. But I remember growing up on a planet with wind. It would come and go, and sometimes left us wondering for days when it would come back. One day, there was a storm. It brought me a tiny little firefly with a broken wing. I cared for the firefly. I brought it light and warmth and spent every second by the side of my wounded friend. It got a little better every day. And one morning, when the wind had come back, the firefly was gone. I do not know if it flew with its own healed wings, or if the wind had taken it again. Every time the wind came back after that, I wondered what it would be like to fly. The wind may be taking me now, said the bear, but know that we have flown so far together. It is time for me to sleep now. If you want, you can come back to visit me. I will grow lamps for you, just the right size for you to rest under. The bear had never talked so much. And just as it had finished speaking, it was already setting me down on another planet. But I wanted to stay. Okay, ooh, big decision time. Stay with the bear or go on. Well, these two have, been companions, so I think... I don't actually know what our original goal was, but I guess it's about the friends you make along the way, right? So in this scenario, I guess I'll stay with the bear. There we go. I stayed. And as the bear curled up to become a planet, we rested. And I slept in the bear's embrace until you came to find me in the long-forgotten caves. But that's a story for another time. Oh man, that's it, huh? Wow. Okay, so this is super cool. And I don't actually know what this 0 is in the top right. It might actually increment by 1 at the end of the credits, and it might be different possible endings, I would imagine. But yeah, what just an absolutely wholesome story. And this is one of those fun stories that you can play with somebody who's younger and kind of treat it like a bedtime storybook. Every night you can go on a different chapter with them and, try another route. And I guess from the sounds of it, there's different possible endings, different interactions that you can have. But yeah, what an absolutely wonderful story this ended up being. And that's the game. Okay. And then it looks like you can go back and play individual chapters to see how the story would change otherwise if you had made different decisions. But yeah, it looks like it's a full circle game, and where we find the bear is where we end up at the very end of chapter 5. So yeah, okay, I absolutely enjoyed the concept of this game, just being essentially a storybook that you can share with somebody and incrementally work your way through in, different set periods. Like, I love the idea of possibly even going through this again, but this time going into chapter 1 and seeing what happens if we went a different path, and kind of making that like all right, we'll do this once a day kind of deal and see which direction the story ends up changing. But for now, that's the bear. I hope you all enjoyed this story, and looking forward to finding more storybook-esque games to share with you all as I continue to find out, okay, what is it that I'm trying to look for in games. I do love the idea of storybook narrative style games, something with a guided journey that's supposed to teach you something or just be a fun distraction, but in a maybe cozy environment. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for more games like this. And again, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.